what a phenomenal experience. Okay, now I know why so many people go so fast on these.
I got to try a leader bike for the first time today. It was a Suzuki GSXR1000R. I put it in A mode, which is the most responsive that it can be. And I put the traction control on 1, which is the least amount. It was at the Suzuki demo day at a local dealership. So we didn't get to go all that fast. We were going 50, 55. Mainly, I just got a feel for the bike in first and second gear. Because really there was no point in shifting beyond second gear. You know, it started out, we're kind of rolling out of the parking lot, just getting a feel for it. In my head, I'm like, how crazy is this gonna feel? Like, am I gonna pull the throttle too hard? You know, I'm like nervous and stuff. But then we pulled through the stoplight, I barely give it throttle, and it's nice and gentle.
I'm probably never gonna need to shift out of first gear in this whole ride. This GSXR 1000. This feels so ridiculous doing this demo ride at like 40 miles an hour. What can I say? It's a SuperSport, man. I feel my ass crack hanging out. I should have wore a belt. Oh my god. I'm not even hardly revving it, and it's just like... my heart is pounding, and we're not even going fast, dude. I so badly want to take this to someplace really fast, man. This thing... Watch this. I'm hardly touching the throttle, and I love the sound of the 4-cylinder. I could ride this. I was a little intimidated at first, but I could fucking ride this all day, man. This is... It sounds so good stock. It really feels like I'm on a rocket ship about to take off. The potential on this thing to just pull the throttle. This thing has so much power. What do I do with all this power? We're going so slow. Let's be real. If I ever got a leader bike, all I would want to do with it is just go way too fast. I mean, what else do you do with a bike like this but just pull the throttle and just go way faster than you ought to? There's no other... This would not be like your ride around town commuter bike at all. This is very much a speed demon. I mean, just feel the power, man. I've only shifted to second gear and I didn't even need to. I can't compare it to other leader bikes since I've never been on another one, but what I can say is, wow, what a phenomenal experience. Okay, now I know why so many people go so fast on these. It's not really very fun going 45 on this thing. No, I think about 150 is the sweet spot for this bike. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is
I want to ride that one.
stupid.
What can I say? It was a leader bike. It was something special. And I can only imagine how much fun it would be actually taking it to its comfortable speed range. Going 70 on it felt like nothing. It was intimidating at first, but it really wasn't all that hard to ride. I just had to be gentle on the throttle, and I could just feel the power. Just twitching the throttle, I could just feel that instant power. It was like nothing I felt before on a motorcycle. The GSXR 1000R was just amazing. I think it's like 200 horsepower, and that's stock. So I've never ridden a motorcycle that fast before. Although, deep inside my heart, I was longing for my tried and true bike. I was longing for my Ninja 400, believe it or not. it was that it was just too much power, and I kind of felt bored going, the speed limit. I know that if I had that bike, all I would want to do with it is just go stupid speeds because it felt so good to pull that throttle. Just a tiny twist in that throttle was the best sensation ever. Would I recommend it for beginners? The throttle in A mode is just so responsive. I don't know if a beginner would be disciplined enough to hold that throttle steady. I mean, I didn't try B or C modes. I suppose if you were a beginner, you could try the lower power modes and work yourself into it. It's not a hard to control bike, really. It wasn't all that hard to turn at all, I suppose if you kept it in C mode, you could use it as a beginner bike, but if you're just going to ride it in C mode, I mean, what's the point, right? I feel like having a leader bike, you want to be in A mode, you want to be using it for what it is. But that being said, I don't know what else to say about it. A leader bike is just something from another world. I felt like I was on a rocket ship, man. I'm grateful I got to ride it.